Okay, I'm going to attempt to walk you through the rest of the problems we're going to do in class using videos. This is question number 5 and question number 6. They come from formulas in chapter 1.2. So we have a formula, m equals negative 3t plus t, all divided by t, and we're asked to solve for t. So basically when we solve for t, we have to get t on a side by itself. Actually, we'll just say get t all by itself. So we have the form t equals blah, 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 something. Now, we don't know what m is, which means we don't have a value for m. We got to keep it general. Kind of got to let it go with the punches or roll. Well, we've got a fraction over here, and we've got m over here. We can do two things. We can actually multiply both sides by t. We actually are assuming that t is not equal to 0. I'm going to write that down. Otherwise, we can't divide by it. Or we can look at this as a proportion and cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we're not really doing anything. We're rewriting an equivalent equation. So mt equals negative 3t plus 2. This is an equivalent equation to that. Now if we multiplied both sides by t, we'd actually end up in the same place. Okay, what were we doing? We're solving for t. So, I got to get t's on the same side. Might be easier for me to go plus 3t plus 3t. These are like terms in t. Let's do the easy stuff first. The right side is 2. This is mt plus 3t. I got the t's together on the same side. I can do reverse distribution to make this look like multiplication. I pull out a t, and what I have left is m plus 3. Okay, back to what are we doing again? Oh yeah, we're solving for t. I want to get that by itself. This is being multiplied by m plus 3. So to undo multiplying by m plus 3, we actually divide by m plus 3. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Okay, looking good so far. Let's move on over here. Okay, what do we have on the left hand? Oh, I think we're done. We have t on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have 2 over m plus 3. Do we have to keep the parentheses around it? No, because the division sign is an implied grouping symbol. So that's how you solve for t. It was a little tricky, but you get the idea. Question number 6. Let's solve for h. Okay. Again, we've got an h over here and an h over here, hoping that you recognize this as the surface area of a rectangular solid. There's 2 h times w's, 2 l times w's, and 2 l times h's. I need to solve for h. So I'm going to keep the h's over here, which means I have to put him over there. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Now this time, that is an okay statement. That's definitely equal. On the right hand side, I have 2hw plus 2l. LH. I'm solving for h. I like to circle those. On the left hand side, they are not like terms. You really can't do much with them. All you can do is write them down. You're not multiplying, you're actually adding or subtracting. Same thing. Okay, so can't do anything with the left hand side. And the right hand side, let's do what we did before. Let's pull out an h and write down what's left. 2w plus 2l. All I did was rewrite that, reverse distribution. If I actually multiplied that in, I'd end up with those two terms. I'm solving for h. I need to undo multiplying by this, so I divide by it. What I do on one side, oh, this looks a mess. But it is correct. Okay, so here's h all by itself, and there's everything else. Keep in mind, in the beginning, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different variables. Here's the one we're solving for, and 1, 2, 3 of the other ones are on the other side. That's how you solve for h, and that's how you do chapter, this was chapter 1.2, which had to deal with formulas. Manipulating formulas without really knowing the value of the variables. It can be done, just follow the same steps.